thank you so much for being here. I love the opportunity to talk to you about the company, what's going on with it. So first and foremost, what brought you into this space?
Oh my gosh, I fell into the blockchain rabbit hole in 2017. A friend of mine needed engineering leadership for a project that he was managing, and we had this relationship where it's like, if you need engineering leadership, give me a call. And so he's like, Medha, I need engineering leadership, you need to come in and help us out. And so that was my story. That's how I got involved, and I got really excited about the opportunity in terms of what it can do for society. And so I'm like a big fan of decentralized ledger technology and the benefits it can provide for consumers in the long run.
No, I totally agree. I think it's absolutely the thrust forward for a lot of different businesses. So, Casper Labs is specializing in enterprise blockchain, is that right?
That's right, yes. Okay. So our team focused on building a protocol that enterprises could use, and I dug into my professional experience when we designed the features and the capabilities of the protocol in terms of, I built a blockchain that I would use, right, professionally. Okay. That's where we started.
Okay, so is it a spin-off or a clone of another blockchain? Did you all create your own blockchain? It's not like a version of Ethereum or anything else?
That's right. We built it from the ground up, purpose-built for enterprises. We built our own Casper virtual machine that's based on WebAssembly. And our intention is, as we work with enterprises, they will be able to drive and influence the roadmap for the virtual machine. And so the public Casper protocol has got an incredible supportive community that's really aligned in this mission that enterprises will lead the way for mass adoption of blockchain. And so listening to them, building out those features and building out proof points that are going to deliver value to consumers is something that the entire Casper ecosystem and the community is really aligned on. So I feel very lucky to have such a phenomenal community backing us, but then also to be in a place where I believe I can make blockchain technology accessible to the masses at scale by partnering with enterprises to offer solutions and services and products and features that end users can use.
Fantastic. So when you start thinking about like the golden three, so it's like scalability and security and decentralization, how does Casper Labs fit into that? Is there a balance across the board? Is it not decentralized because it's permission-based? What are we talking about in that?
So the Casper protocol, Casper Labs is a professional software services company. The Casper protocol is completely permissionless, completely decentralized.
Okay. So,
you know, we only work with the community to propose feature upgrades, but it is ultimately up to the community to accept those. The community and the Casper Association manages the public protocol, right? We built the technology that bootstraps that public protocol, but by no means are we the owners. It's not centralized whatsoever. We at Casper Labs are the Sherpa that helps enterprises use the technology, help them understand how the technology could be used and develop use cases using the Casper protocol technology.
Fantastic. Yes. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. I've seen an organization called Hedera around for quite some time. How is this in relative comparison to it? Like, how does it? Are they similar in their spirit and what they're trying to go after in terms of larger ecosystems within the enterprise?
So Hedera definitely is trying to go after enterprise in the same, similar to what Casper Labs is doing. I think the big difference is the public protocol.
Okay.
Public protocol in Hedera is a consortium, cabal. Public Casper protocol is not. Anybody can spin up a node. In fact, a majority of the validators in the public protocol are people we do not know. So the security guarantees you're getting from Casper are significantly higher. They rival what you get with Ethereum or Near Protocol or Polkadot, because those are truly permissionless, community-driven protocols based on open source software, right? So that is the big differentiator between Hedera and Casper technology. But in the sense that, are they going after enterprise? Yes. We're also going after enterprise, but in a very different model.
Okay, so transaction, like price per transaction, are you at a phase where you can discuss that? Is that something that?
Yeah, I mean, Casper's Turing complete, so you can build anything you want on Casper, right? But we feel that the transaction fees really are about, so what is gas? What are transaction fees and why are they there? They're there to ensure that the network can't be attacked, right? And so when you talk about transaction fees, the most important thing for Casper Labs, when we think about the public protocol, is security. security is the most important thing. Security, uptime, robustness. So it's important that the Casper protocol be secure, it stay up, it be robust, it continue processing real work, and the gas model and the gas fees associated with that are in service to that. They are in service to the security model. That's the most important thing. That being said, we recognize that enterprises need to be able to budget for their infrastructure costs. So with Casper 2.0, I'm very excited to start talking about this release that's coming out in 2023, early 2024. We will basically refund all transaction fees.
Wow.
Which will enable businesses to budget for their infrastructure costs from much more of a CapEx versus OpEx model, right? So from an accounting perspective, you can hold assets on the sheet that are used for transactional purposes, but you're not spending because the funds are not going, they're not actually exiting your wallet. They're being locked and then they're returned to you after a period of time.
So you all do not need to go down the path of a layer 2, or do you?
We're supportive of any layer 2 technology that the community develops, and we believe that companies that want to use private blockchains should adopt a private layer 2 strategy so that they have the security guarantees of the public network. But we don't believe that a layer 2 is necessary yet in the Casper ecosystem. But again, we have community members that are looking at working that, and they are by all means empowered to build one if they so choose.
Okay, so maybe the last question I have is, you've given us a little glimpse into 2023, 2024. What else is coming beyond that? What's the next big thing that you all want to tackle?
So Casper 2.0 is a big thing we're going to tackle. So Casper 1.5 brings about a decentralized synchronization mechanism, and only a few leading protocols offer this, what we call light joiner or fast joiner mechanism. It's really important for enterprise as well in terms of robustness and uptime. But then when we talk about Casper 2.0, we'll be upgrading our consensus protocol. And this is very exciting because when you think about consensus protocol upgrades, what's top of mind is Ethereum 2.0. And it took the Ethereum community 7 years to complete that upgrade. We'll be doing it inside of 3 years.
Wow.
And so it speaks to Casper's very modular architecture, our future-proof thinking, and the belief that consensus protocols will ultimately become commoditized, and we're very well positioned to take advantage of that new technology. As research continues, we can just pull it in and adopt it with relative ease into the Casper protocol.
Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to share?
We're very excited to be working with enterprises, and if you are debating on how to use blockchain technology, reach out to us and we'll definitely ideate with you and come up with a great working solution that fits for their business.
Wonderful. Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate it.
I thank you. Looking forward to the conference.
All right, sounds
Cheers.
good.